Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Wednesday, October 27th at 12:37 p.m. here in sunny California. We have a lot to talk about today. We're going to look at these charts. We're going to talk about why this pullback is actually your friend and not your enemy. Before I get there, I want to invite you to visit my website at cryptogenic.io. Join my free Telegram group. I also have the Cryptogenic Exchange, which is basically powered by Godex. If you need to make some swaps, would encourage you to check that out. And also, if you are thinking about checking out the Cryptogenic community on Patreon, I would encourage you to wait until the 1st of the month to do so, because if you join today or the 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, they're going to charge you again on the 1st. And you're going to be quite upset if you get charged today and then charged again on the 1st. So if you're thinking about joining my Patreon, wait till the 1st to do so. All right, let's jump into this Bitcoin chart. First thing I want you to know, I'm working on a new resource, a new ebook, actually. It's called Cryptogenic's 3 Rules of Crypto Investing. And the second rule is corrections are your friend, so buy the motherfrickin' dip. Corrections are your friend, so buy the motherfrickin' dip. Why? Now, first of all, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not literally telling you to buy the dip. I'm telling you this. These are my rules for myself. These are rules of engagement. These are kind of mantras, things that I repeat to myself, so that when I see red candles, I don't freak out. No, corrections are your friend. And let me tell you why corrections are your friend. I know each and every one of us, what we desire is we want to buy, some crypto asset, and then we want it to go to the moon immediately. We want there to be just linear, explosive growth in every asset. And that's the worst thing for you. I mean, if you were to put in $1,000 today and everything that you bought 100x'd immediately, that would be the worst thing for you. And the reason why that would be the worst thing for you is because you would look back and say, man, I only got $1,000 in there. You need to stop and ask yourself this question. Do you have enough? Do you have enough? If the entire market 40x'd right now, would you be set for life? If your answer to that question is no, then you need some future dips and corrections. You need some present dips and corrections. Extended times of consolidation, extended seasons of consolidation actually provide us with extended opportunities for accumulation. But what tends to happen is the market tanks, and when everything falls down to the market, the media starts screaming, crypto is garbage, and then everybody jumps out of the water, sells into the dip instead of selling into the top of the spike. We tend to FOMO buy the spike instead of buying the dip. And so we need to utilize periods of consolidation and use them for what they're for. Accumulation. One of the beautiful features of the crypto market is that every once in a while, the whole market pulls back 70+%. It's the best thing that could happen for us. Think about this. The best thing that could happen for you and for me is for Bitcoin to revisit 10,000 before it hits 300,000. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. But what I'm saying is a lot of fear hits the market whenever we see a couple of red candles, and that's what we're looking at here. We're just looking at a couple of red candles on the weekly. The thing that you need to recognize is that you're not going to have an eternal progression of green candles. There's got to be some red candles, and the red candles are good because it gives the market some time to rest, but also gives you and I some time to accumulate. Otherwise, the market leaves us behind, and within a short period of time, I'm tell you what, if there were no pullbacks in the market, there would be no opportunity for you or for me to get involved in the market. The fact that there's been major pullbacks and extended consolidations in the market, that's what gives us the greatest opportunities that we have to be a part of the crypto market. So I just wanted to encourage you with that so that you don't freak out about it. Now, looking at the RSI, we made a higher low here. We need to make a higher low in order for us to continue to be bullish. If we're going to be bullish and we're moving up to these higher levels, the RSI has to make a higher low. If the RSI breaks beneath this line right here, this dotted line right here, if the RSI breaks beneath there, then we've made a lower low. That is bearish on the weekly chart, which is a macro chart, and we could be looking at, basically we would expect to break beneath this line and that we would see further consolidation before we break out to higher levels. But as long as I drew these two lines of support, because this is where I believe the support is, between 52 and 54,000 on the weekly chart, but on the daily chart, I see support at 55,900. And once again, the daily chart, the RSI should not break beneath this line here. If we can get a bounce here in the RSI, then we should get a bounce down here at $55,900. And we're still bullish. We're still moving upward. Nothing has changed in my mind and in my heart. I want to talk about XRP for a moment because, a lot of you follow the blockchain backer. I also follow the blockchain backer. I have a lot of respect for the blockchain backer. I've learned a lot from him. And I think he is an extremely valuable asset to the crypto sphere in general. He and I disagree on the top of Bitcoin in this cycle. He thinks the top of Bitcoin is going to come in at between $73,000 and $82,000. And so he expects, based on that expectation, a $10 to $13 XRP. So this is the beautiful thing. If the blockchain backer is right, which he very well could be, if he's right, we're only going to see a $10 to $13 XRP. But if I'm right, and we're going to see a $170,000+ Bitcoin, then the top of XRP is going to be exponentially higher. We're probably going to see somewhere around a $25 XRP if I'm right about that. And it could be higher, $25 to $73 for XRP if I'm right. But it'll also take us longer to get there. So keep that in mind. So if the blockchain backer's right, we're going to see this $10 figure earlier than later. If I'm right, we're going to see these numbers, and it's just going to take longer for us to get there. Update on XLM. XLM is still honoring this line here. And by the way, for XRP, we're breaking down bearish out of this triangle here. As long as we stay above 85, and then as long as we stay above this line here, we're still bullish. As long as we stay above this line here, we just need to bounce. I just expected a bullish break out of this triangle, and we're not getting it. That's okay. That simply means that there's going to be a little bit more of an extended accumulation opportunity before we break out to higher highs. Let's take that. Sorry, going back to XLM, we still got support in the RSI. We still got support in the price action. We just broke above the whole suite indicator. And if you notice, when we break above, it turns green and we progress up. We break beneath, it turns red and we progress down. And so all this is, the whole suite indicator, people have asked me what it is. All it is a composite of three different exponential moving averages: the 45-day, the 200, the 55-day, the 240-day, and the 40-day. So it's a composite of those three moving averages, and I think it's very useful. I mean, if you look at it, when we break above, we're bullish. We break beneath, we're bearish. We break above, we're bullish. We break beneath, we're bearish. Well, we just broke above it, and so that's a bullish sign for XLM. But we've broken beneath it here for XRP. So that means that these lower levels are potential. All right. Just taking a look at Ethereum. Ethereum tried to break beneath it, but broke back up above it. And Ethereum still has broken out in the RSI here. So we've got support for Ethereum. Ethereum is continuing to move strong around the $4,000 mark. Taking a look at BCH, we are beneath the whole suite indicator right now, but we've been beneath it for quite a while. I think there's a good chance we break above it pretty soon. If we can get a bounce here at the bottom of this in the RSI and a break above the trend, we should break above the whole suite and be on our way. Got a lot of questions about Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, and a lot of people have been asking me, should I buy Shiba Inu? First thing I want to say is I do not hold Shiba Inu, not because I don't like it or I don't believe in it. There's just only so many assets that you can hold, and this one is not one of them for me. I've got 30 assets in the Cryptogenic portfolio, and the Cryptogenic portfolio is up about 36% this month, which is great, but Shiba Inu is not one of them. all I can say is I don't FOMO buy. So there's always going to be something that explodes that I didn't anticipate would explode, something that goes beyond my expectations. And there's that FOMO and that regret. You know, I should have bought it. Even if I just went back a week ago and bought it, I would have bought it over here. And, you know, I would have made, you know, 200 and something percent already, 218%. And, you know, you see these big green candles and, yeah, your prefrontal cortex shuts down, your limbic system heats up. But these big green candles, this is stupid money coming in the market. This is FOMO buying into an asset that could easily dump. Am I saying it's going to dump? Nope, there's room in the RSI for it to go higher, but then it's going to be into way overbought territory and it's going to have to pull back substantially. The line is here. It could come back. Now, if it came back down and touched the line over here somewhere, then I might think about buying it, but definitely not buying it up here in an engulf in the middle or at the top of an engulfing bullish candle. Sorry, too late. That's the thing, you know, with the crypto market. You can't hold everything. And if you try to hold everything, you end up holding nothing. And if you're jumping from asset to asset to asset, trying to find the one that's going to spike next, you're gonna miss out on this market. This is a patience game. You just got to buy and you got to hold and you got to wait. And if you do those things, you're going to profit substantially in this market. But all is well. All is well. You know, some people look at these red candles, say, I lost. I know you didn't lose anything until you sell. And if you sell into a dip, yes, you lost. But if you buy into a dip in the long run, you gained. All right, that's all I got. Oh, one more asset I wanted to cover today because it was requested, and I keep meaning to get to it, but I never do, is HEX. Ooh, and I actually need to cover THETA too. I'll do that in just a minute. HEX. All right, looking at HEX, this is a DeFi. Basically, it's pulled back, it's broken beneath the Hull Suite indicator, and it's bounced off the top of this trend line here in the RSI, and it's moved towards a bottom. We don't know where that bottom is. If it bounces here off this bottom, it could bounce there or it could bounce down here. We just have to see what the trend is in the RSI. But if it bounces here, that means that this line is most likely support in the price. But if it goes down to this bottom line in the RSI, this line is most likely support in the price. But if it breaks beneath this line, then it's probably going to break beneath this line too. But if we stay in the trends, here are the potential targets. If we get a major pump with major volume, $21 is the top, which is almost 100x, which is absolutely insane, but that's kind of a ludicrous target. What's more likely is somewhere around a $2 target, between $2 and $4 if we get a good pump and we maintain support. We could even bounce off this line and head towards the top. I mean, think about it. If this comes down and bounces off this line and heads toward the top, by the end of the cycle, we could still see $2 to $4 with HEX. Honestly, I know nothing about it from a fundamentals perspective. Just looking at the chart, those are the possibilities I see. But if we break down beneath this line, all bets are off. I'd have to look at where the actual support is. We could actually do that quickly. Lines of support would be, well, there'd be a few of them. So I'd see some support here, and then I'd see some support here. And hopefully we don't go beneath that, but if we do break beneath those, there'd be one more line of support I'd see about here. So that's it, my friend. That's all I got for you. Oh, sorry. THETA token. I promised THETA token, and I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Let's look at my weekly chart for THETA token. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of bad at organization and administration, and I can't promise I'm getting any better. But this is the update for THETA token. I don't know why I don't have a whole suite indicator on here. This is one of my favorite. This in silico whole suite indicator. Whoa. What's going on? Oh, it took me to the in silico. There we go. Oh, I got two of them up there now. Let's get rid of one. All right, yeah, so THETA token, look at this long, I mean, man, we were above it for a minute. So, you know, with this huge move here, I mean, if you think about it, look at this, the percentage of this move here was insane. That's 42,000%. Good night. I mean, this is from March of 2020. Theta token was 3.6 cents, and we made 43,000% in 1 year. In 1 year and a couple of weeks, 43,000%. So, we needed a pullback. A lot of people, people are saying, well, Theta is pathetic. It's doing nothing. Come on, guys. You're just expecting linear rise with every asset with no rest for eternity. No, guys. Look, guys, this is April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We had a 6-month consolidation period after a 1-year bullish move for Theta token. I mean, give Theta token a break, for crying out loud. I mean, this is one of the strongest assets on the market. Look at this. I mean, we came under it for a little while, but this look at the consolidation pattern. The consolidation pattern itself is a huge bull pennant. Come on, guys. This is strong, man. Theta token is boss, man. This buying Theta token at $6.29 is like buying Ethereum at $6.29, guys. So this is a gift right here. This whole period here, this 6-month period has been an accumulation opportunity par excellence. And if you don't get in on that, guys, if you're not holding Theta token, by the way, this is not financial advice. I'm just saying, for me, Theta token and accumulating some Theta token here has been one of the greatest opportunities of this 6-month pullback. But it's not going to last forever, folks. And we're going to look back and say, man, I wish I would have bought more. But I mean, just looking at this from a bars pattern, I mean, if this is the type of Elliott wave pattern that we're going to see, what if we repeated this whole, just dream with me for a second. I mean, if we repeated this whole movement here again, come on. Come on. I mean, I'm not saying this is absolutely going to happen, but what I'm saying is we're going to see Theta token break $1,000 within a few years, within a couple, 3 years. I mean, I just believe we're going to see that, and it's strong. All right, that's all I got for you today, folks. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment letting me know how stupid or idiotic you think I am, if that's what you think. Or if you like this comment, let me know that as well. But above all, make every effort to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. This is Cryptogenic, signing out.